Have you ever put on an outfit you used to love, looked in the mirror, and thought, why do I suddenly look tired, older, or washed out? It's not your face, it's the color. And no one ever tells women over 50 this truth. Many women believe aging itself is what changes how clothes look on them. But the real reason is simpler and far more fixable. As we age, our skin tone softens, our contrast changes, and certain colors that once looked powerful now work against us. They deepen shadows, they dull our glow, and they quietly add years without us realizing it. This isn't about trends, it isn't about hiding your age, and it certainly isn't about giving up color. This is about understanding how color interacts with mature skin, something designers and image consultants learn early, but most women are never taught. Here's the empowering truth. When the right colors are near your face, you look more rested, more elegant, and naturally lifted, even without makeup. And when the wrong colors are close to your face, they can undo all the care you put into your appearance. In this video, I'll show you 5 colors women over 50 are often told to wear but shouldn't. And more importantly, I'll show you what to wear instead. Colors that soften your features, brighten your complexion, and restore harmony to your look. If you've ever felt like your wardrobe suddenly stopped working for you, stay with me. A few thoughtful color shifts can change everything without buying new clothes or changing who you are. Let's begin. Let's start with a color many women consider timeless: black. Black has long been associated with elegance, authority, and sophistication. And for decades it worked beautifully. But here's the quiet truth most women are never told. Harsh jet black changes how it behaves as we age. As our skin matures, it naturally becomes softer in contrast. The sharpness that once balanced jet black, darker hair, stronger facial contrast, slowly fades. Jet black doesn't soften with us. Instead, it creates a stark line between the fabric and the face. And that contrast does something very specific. It deepens under eye shadows. It highlights fine lines. And it draws attention to sagging or hollowness, especially around the mouth and jawline. The human eye is drawn to contrast first. When jet black sits close to the face, in tops, jackets, scarves, or dresses, the eye jumps away from your features and toward the harsh edge of the color. Instead of lifting the face, jet black frames it too aggressively. Many women respond by adding more makeup, darker eyeliner, heavier foundation, stronger lipstick. But that often creates a cycle, fighting harsh color with harsher makeup. The issue was never your face, it was the black. The solution is not to abandon dark colors, but to soften them. Instead of jet black, choose soft black, charcoal gray, ink navy, espresso brown. These colors still provide elegance and structure, but they blend with mature skin instead of overpowering it. If you love black, and many women do, here's how to wear it strategically. Keep jet black away from your face. Black trousers, skirts, shoes, or handbags are perfectly fine. But near the face, swap black tops for navy. Replace black jackets with charcoal. Choose scarves in softer dark tones. This isn't about giving something up, it's about upgrading your elegance. When the color near your face works with you, everything else becomes easier. Makeup, confidence, posture, presence. The next color surprises many women because it's often described as clean, fresh, and timeless. Pure white. On a hanger, it looks crisp. In a magazine, it looks luxurious. But near a mature face, stark white can be one of the most unforgiving colors of all. Pure white reflects light aggressively, and as skin matures, it becomes more translucent, meaning it reflects light differently than it once did. When harsh white sits close to the face, it doesn't brighten the complexion. It exaggerates texture, it amplifies redness, and it draws attention to fine lines and uneven tone. Pure white creates maximum contrast, even more than black. That sharp contrast forces the eye to notice every shadow, every line, every subtle change in skin tone. Instead of softening your features, it outlines them too harshly. Many women are told to wear white because it looks fresh or youthful. But freshness doesn't come from brightness alone. It comes from harmony, and pure white rarely harmonizes with mature skin. The good news is, you don't need to give up light colors. Simply replace stark white with soft whites. Look for shades like ivory, cream, oyster, soft champagne, warm off-white. These tones still lift the face, but they do it gently. If you love pure white, place it away from your face. White trousers, white skirts, white handbags or shoes, all perfectly fine. But near the face, blouses, jackets, scarves, soften the shade. True elegance after 60 isn't about sharpness, it's about refinement. When your colors soften, your presence strengthens. The next group of colors often comes with good intentions. Neon and ultra-bright shades, worn to look energetic, modern, or youthful. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Brightness is not the same as youthfulness. Neon colors are designed to dominate. They reflect intense, artificial light. When that light bounces onto mature skin, it doesn't energize the face. It exaggerates redness. It emphasizes discoloration. And it competes with your natural features. Instead of seeing you, the eye sees the color first. As we age, our facial contrast softens. Our features become more nuanced. Ultra-bright colors ignore that subtlety. They flatten the face visually, pulling attention away from the eyes, away from expression, away from presence. Many women are told, wear bright colors to look younger. But true youthfulness comes from balance, not intensity. When color overwhelms the face, it creates visual noise, not vitality. You don't need to give up color, you just need to lower the volume. Instead of neon or ultra-bright shades, choose muted, softened versions. For example, dusty rose or muted coral, sage or soft olive, soft butter or warm gold, muted teal. These colors bring life to the face without overpowering it. If you love bold colors, use them strategically. Belts, handbags, shoes, jewelry accents, placed away from the face. Bright colors add personality without aging the complexion. After 60, style becomes quieter but more powerful. When color supports your presence, instead of shouting over it, your confidence becomes the focus. The next colors are often chosen for one reason: they feel safe. Mud browns, flat beiges. They're labeled as neutral, classic, easy to wear. But on many women over 50, these shades do something quietly damaging. As skin matures, it naturally loses some surface color. Warmth, pinkness, luminosity. Mud browns and dull beiges sit very close to that softened skin tone. Instead of creating contrast, they blend in too much. The result? The face looks flat, tired, slightly gray. These colors don't frame the face, they camouflage it. When clothing blends too closely with your natural coloring, the eye struggles to find a focal point. And when there's no focal point, energy disappears. Many women choose these shades because they don't want to stand out. But elegance isn't about fading into the background. It's about definition with softness. Neutrals are still essential. They just need dimension. Replace mud browns and dull beiges with warm taupe, camel, mushroom, soft mocha, light cocoa. These tones create separation from the skin, without harshness. Here's a simple test. Hold the color near your face in natural light. If your complexion looks brighter, it works. If your face looks dull or gray, it doesn't. No rules. Just response. After 60, the most beautiful neutrals aren't invisible. They're intentional. The final color group surprises many women because it's often described as soft, gentle, and feminine. Icy pastels, pale pinks, baby blues, frosty lavenders, minty greens. They look delicate, but on mature skin, they can be unexpectedly harsh. Icy pastels are extremely cool in tone and very light in value. As skin matures, it often develops more variation, warmth in some areas, coolness in others. When icy pastels sit near the face, they don't blend with those variations. They amplify redness, they highlight veins, and they make uneven tone more visible. Because icy pastels are so close to skin tone, they create very little contrast. The face loses definition. Features appear softer, but not in a flattering way, more like faded. Many women choose icy pastels because they feel age-appropriate or safe. But softness doesn't come from paleness. It comes from depth and warmth. Pastels can be beautiful when they have substance. Instead of icy pastels, choose dusty rose instead of baby pink. Muted peach instead of pale coral. Soft periwinkle instead of baby blue. Warm lavender instead of icy lilac. These colors keep the gentleness while restoring vitality to the face. If you love icy pastels, use them away from the face. Skirts, pants, handbags. Near the face, choose warmth. After 60, the goal isn't to disappear. It's to glow, quietly, confidently, intentionally. Now that we've talked about which colors tend to work against us, let's focus on what truly works for you. Choosing the right colors after 60 isn't about rules, and it certainly isn't about dressing your age. It's about visual harmony. As we age, our natural contrast softens. Skin, hair, and eyes no longer sit at extreme opposites. Colors that echo that softness create balance instead of tension. This is why softened darks, warm lights, and muted tones almost always look better than stark black, pure white, or neon. Warmth brings life back to the face. Colors with a touch of warmth reflect healthier light onto the skin. That's why ivory beats white, camel beats beige, and dusty rose beats baby pink. Here's the simplest method of all. Hold a color near your face in natural daylight, no makeup if possible. If your skin looks clearer, brighter, more even, the color works. If shadows deepen, redness increases, or you look tired, it doesn't. Your reflection will always tell the truth. Color matters most near the face. Tops, jackets, scarves, necklines, below the waist, you have much more freedom. This is why small changes, a scarf, a blouse, a jacket, can dramatically improve your appearance without replacing your wardrobe. When you find a color that lights you up, repeat it. Buy it in different fabrics, different silhouettes, different seasons. A signature palette creates ease, confidence, and a sense of personal style. After 60, style isn't about chasing trends. It's about clarity. When your colors are right, you don't have to try harder. You simply look better. Here's what I hope you take away from today. Your beauty was never fading. It was simply being hidden by colors that no longer served you. After 60, style becomes quieter but more powerful. It's no longer about standing out. It's about standing in harmony with yourself. When the right colors frame your face, you don't need to explain your presence. Just a few thoughtful color shifts, a softer top, a warmer neutral, a muted tone, can change how you see yourself and how the world sees you. If this video helped you see your wardrobe differently, please give it a like. It helps this message reach other women who were never taught these things, but deserve to know them. Subscribe if you'd like more calm, thoughtful guidance on dressing with confidence, elegance, and self-respect after 60. And I'd love to hear from you. Which color surprised you the most today? Or tell me what color always makes you feel your best. Your experience matters here, because style at this stage of life isn't about hiding age, it's about honoring it.